Here's the story. De'Aaron Fox broke the very tip of his left finger on this play. Woj reporting that he will be listed as doubtful. He's going to try to give it a go, but it's very tip.
Yeah,
the sad part, too, is you see that was after the whistle had blown. Play had stopped. It's just an unfortunate. You don't blame Looney. It's just unfortunate.
No. And I don't listen. The tweet I saw said that if he's going to play, he's going to have protective covering on it. I don't know how you could shoot effectively with that on the tip of your index finger. Here's what I do know. You guys probably get mad here. Injury is part of the postseason. I understand that.
Yeah.
I also understand this. In 2015, the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals were in a war with the Cleveland Cavaliers that in Game 1, Kyrie Irving broke his kneecap. And the Warriors won title number 1. In 2017, the Golden State Warriors were playing the San Antonio Spurs, as Brew likes to bring up all the time, who had them down 22 points. And Kawhi Leonard got undercut by Zaza Pachulia, and the Warriors went on to win the title. In 2018, the Golden State Warriors were down 3-2 to the 65-win Houston Rockets, and Chris Paul pulled his hamstring, and the Golden State Warriors went on to win the title. Last year, the Golden State Warriors were in a battle with the Memphis Grizzlies and Ja Morant, and Ja got injured, and the Warriors went on to win the title. And now this year, De'Aaron Fox, who has given them trouble all year long, and they have not had an answer for him, gets hurt and breaks his finger, and we'll see. Now, I understand in 2019, the Warriors suffered all the injuries you can suffer. They had a guy tear his Achilles, they had another guy tear his ACL, or else they would have won that title. But this team has won 4 championships, and in each year, one could argue the team or the player who was the biggest threat to them suffered a catastrophic injury.
Kyrie was a bigger threat than LeBron?
The team. I'm saying the team, the Cavs were the biggest threat that year. I don't think the Grizzlies were the biggest threat, but Ja was a threat to them last year. It has been unbelievable, and as a basketball fan, this is a bummer because this has been by far, one series is over, every other series is 3-1, and this one's 2-2 with 2 of the games coming down to the final shot, and now we don't know what we're going to see. So it sucks.
Yeah, I take no pleasure in this. Obviously, Golden State should definitely, I think they were going to win the series anyway. They should definitely win the series now, assuming he's hampered, even if he plays, assuming he's hampered. I think it's unfair to go. I mean, throughout NBA history, injuries have played a role in championships. Detroit may have won it in 1988, but Isaiah Thomas is hopping around on a bad ankle. He scored 25 in the third quarter. Next game hardly could do anything.
Yep.
So the Lakers win that ring. The next year when Isaiah does win his first championship, Magic only plays 75 minutes in that series. So injuries, a lot of times are part of the fact. I don't think that should take anything away from the Warriors dynasty. But this right here, look, these playoffs, as great as they've been, and this has been fantastic in the first round, we do have too many injuries. Giannis, Ja, now De'Aaron. But the Warriors, Nick, for you as a Kings fan, I'm just saying the Warriors still have been bad on the road.
Here we go.
So they still have to
sit up,
cheer up. I'm trying to cheer you up, even though I think
the Warriors are going to go into Sacramento and win? Sabonis can carry this team. They are not good. We saw them lose to Denver with a jokerless team. They are a bad team, Nick. Don't give up your
I'm not giving up anything. I'm not giving up anything.
You got to spice it up.
What I am saying is, I do not. If De'Aaron Fox is unable to play, I do not think the Kings can beat the Warriors 2 out of 3 games with no De'Aaron Fox. That's not a crazy take. That's not me waffling on my opinion of these teams all year. True. None of that. This guy is the engine that drives them. The reason they got a wide open shot, or mostly open shot, to win yesterday's game was because the Warriors were so afraid, and this is not a bad thing, but they doubled him to give up an open shot because even the most clutch player. There was big debate in some circles of NBA Twitter this year, analytics Twitter, and about who the most valuable King was. Because some people we've talked about this said, Sabonis is their best player. No, he's not. Sabonis is a very good player who has not had a good series because Draymond has done an excellent job with him, and Sabonis has gotten frustrated and he's plowed through Looney. The fact that Sabonis has been bad this series, and they're a jump shot away from being up 3-1, and they are dead even with them, is because of how brilliant Fox has been.
Sabonis' numbers are okay in this series. I mean, he's not. He's
but everything's down. Bro. Field goal percentage
I do
down,
think Fox is their best player, but Sabonis is a legitimate All-Star.
No. I think Sabonis is an All-NBA guy this year. I'm saying in this series, he has not been great. And in fact, his numbers to me, while they're down, are actually better than his play has actually been, because a problem for the offense has been they have guarded him like the teams guard Draymond, and they just they sag off him by 6 feet, and it's clogged some stuff up.
Yesterday he did I'm surprised they're letting him bang Looney the way he is, because he's running into Looney and he's scoring at the bucket. Now you're right, he's not shooting free throw line jumpers, although he's hit a couple.
They just have to have Fox, and Fox has been, this is a guy, while just saying I was pouting, I wasn't trying to pout. I am sad. I've watched this kid since he was in high school. I watched him get drafted, and he went to Sacramento, and people said, good stats, bad team, not a winning player, keep Halliburton. When they traded Halliburton for Sabonis, all of the allegedly smart basketball media said, oh my God, you did all this because you want to give De'Aaron Fox the keys to the car. What are you ever going to win? And this year, with a very good coach and finally a good team, he has kicked ass. He's been awesome. He's been far and away the most clutch player in the league. And for him, it is, at the end of the day, the Sacramento Kings. They are not guaranteed to be back in this position. They're not guaranteed any of this.
Well, if he's the player you're saying he is, they should easily be back in this position.
Agreed, but the opportunity, when I'm saying to be the team that beats the Warriors, the big brother from 90 minutes down the road, it's just a bummer.
So that play happened, if we can run it at like 4:30 left, he was still making shots after that. So I'm a little more hopeful. I mean, granted, this news is coming in like as we're on the air, but this wasn't.
He hit the big three.
He hit the big three with the same finger. So look, maybe he doesn't play. Woj says he's going to give it a go. I'm just trying to gas you up a little bit. Sabonis can win a game against the woeful Warriors at home, just like Grizzlies won a game without Ja Morant. Give him a day to rest and have him come back. Just protect home court. You're moving on.
I agree with what you're saying about he looks fine after this. My concern is on something like this, once the team sees it, do they say you can't play unless you wear something to protect it? Like, would he be okay to play just regular but risk long-term injury? So they say you can't unless you wear something to protect it. And if you wear something on your shooting hand, I don't know how you're going to have touch on a jump shot. That would be my,
Well, Ja's hand was, taped up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes you concentrate more. But I think that's what happened with Ja.
I don't know.
He had to concentrate more on his form.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.